they're
Listen,
happy
dude,
with.
I'm done with it.
Dude, you've been done.
I'm still here.
For what? See. Why? Because you just want to be a asshole.
You're right.
Then why the would you be in this competition,
I'm here.
bone face?
Why do you look 50 and you're 24?
What? What did you say? Go yourself.
Would you rather have the brand new PS5 or a weekend with these three lovely ladies and you can do anything you want with them?
Wait, anything with them?
Like anything.
A whole weekend?
A whole weekend.
Damn, with the PS5 though, like it just dropped.
I know.
Oh, damn, y'all beautiful though, but
Hold on, what'd you say?
PS5 or us?
Oh,
bro, y'all beautiful, but I had a PlayStation 4 for 4 years, but I need a PS5.
God.
My nigga.
That all up in me at one time. Don't try to make me take all that dick at one time.
Slow and easy.
He said, don't worry. I wouldn't do that to you. I would not rush all this dick up in you at one time. I'm going to take it easy on you. She said, okay, I think I can take it. So he laid down. The nigga rushed all that dick up in her.
Jammed it into there.
Jam and round.
Like Jam City.
All kind of dick up in that girl at one time.
Dang.
And took her breath some more.
A win is a win. A win is a win. I don't care what y'all say. A win is a win.
Thanks for all your help. Bye-bye, Tanja. Bye-bye.
I want to do it the right way and learn some unwritten rules. That's why I was talking about the seminar, so that we can get players to come down there and bring their grievance, the problem, how to catch a hooker, what to do to be a boss player. What do I say to my wife when I decided that I want to be a true player and walk out on the family? We need a seminar so we can teach these guys to give them the right understanding so that they'll know, man.
It's beneficial to go 50-50 with a man or to stick.
Shutting the hell up, man. Sticking to shutting the hell up for 76 hours, man. We ain't talking about that shit no more. We ain't talking about 50-50 no more in the dating. We're not talking about that no more. It's July 1st. We no longer talking about 50-50s, who paying what and when, where and how. We're not talking about that no more. If you want to talk about it, just talk about it privately and shut the hell up, man. We're not having these conversations no more. 50-50 that. Okay? The only time I want to hear about 50-50 is if I'm at the doctor's office and I got a 50-50 chance of survival. If I'm watching sports, there's a 50-50 chance my team could win. I'm at the roulette table. There's a 50-50 chance it's going to be red or black. Actually, I don't even know if it's 50-50 because they got that other one that's not even black or red. Did I say white or red? I don't even know what the hell I'm talking about. There's a 50-50 chance I fumbled when I was talking about the casino table, man. But I do know this. We're not having these conversations no more, man. Talk about something else. Talk about a 50-50 chance we're going to get hit with an asteroid. A 50-50 chance we're going to have a nuclear war in our lifetime. A 50-50 chance we're going to fuck the environment up beyond repair and we're going to die off as humans. 50-50 that. There's a 50-50 chance that we might ruin the environment, cause a greenhouse effect. We're going to turn into Venus. There's a 50-50 chance. There's a 50-50 chance tigers will go extinct in our lifetime. Let's talk about that. There's a 50-50 chance we might lose the rhino on this planet in our lifetime. Let's talk about that. There's a 50-50 chance Yellowstone might explode. Let's talk about that. There's a 50-50 chance California gonna get a devastating earthquake pretty soon. Let's talk about that. This paying 50-50 in the dating landscape, man. Have those conversations in private and shut the hell up.
This is a sick Negro.
Oh, it is your boy Cali West back at it again this evening for the Good Night Show. You know how we do. Yeah. You know, I'm gonna keep it fresh and funky for y'all. You know how we do. I ain't gonna keep you here for a long time, but definitely for a good time. You dig? Y'all ready? All right, let's go. So, we got some people already tuned in tonight. You feel me? Coming through for the Jam City crew. We got my boy Philip PD Redding Jr. comes through, says good evening and salute at Cali West, Miami. Salute, my G. We got XL Pro, the moderator of most, come through. I appreciate you. He also, and then Philip Redding Jr. says jam. He says ram and jam. I think he really means jam and ram, but it's all good. You can get it right. You can get it right eventually.
Jam City.
Yeah, see, we got to remind all the newer viewers. We got to remind them. Then we can go straight to this whole thing because I don't have much video to show regarding to this whole Oprah Winfrey Kendra G fiasco, but we do definitely got a couple things to say about it.
Listen, dude, I'm done with it.
You know what I'm saying?
That all up in me at one time. Don't try to make me take all that dick at one time.
Slow and easy.
He said, don't worry. I wouldn't do that to you. I would not rush all this dick up in you at one time. I'm going to take it easy on you. She said, okay, I think I can take it. So he laid down. The nigga rushed all that dick up in her.
Jammed it into there.
Jammed and round.
Like Jam City.
All kind of dick up in that girl at one time.
Dang.
And took her breath some more.
Yeah, just have to remind some people, you know how we do. Now, I don't know what's going on with X, but I guess I'll check down that end eventually. Yeah. So, let's talk about this situation real quick. And after that, we're going to cut to some videos. And there's a chick who called me ugly on IG. Maybe we'll explore that and really, whether I'm ugly or, or she just deflecting. So, we're going to talk about that shit. She said it on a public forum, so I guess I could respond publicly with my boys here. Shout out to the Jam City crew. Now, with that being said, I do want to show this article, and I don't know if y'all heard about this, but it has been rumored that Oprah Winfrey is teaming up with Kendra G to have a television show about dating. I think it's called Digital Dating or something like that. So anyway, this Diva Little magazine or the Diva Little editorial brought it up. I mean, it's been making its ways on Facebook, so shout out to anyone who's on Facebook. While you're at it, go ahead and subscribe to your boy. You feel me? New Jam City. Y'all can come through and subscribe, to the Facebook channel and the Facebook page. That way y'all can keep up with the YouTube channel. And wait a damn minute. Why is dude like that? My bad, y'all. My bad. I know, the ladies want to see my face and stuff like that. They don't want to see the dude in freeze frame. Now, with that being said, we're going to talk about this little situation with, I was trying to share this. I was trying to share this. Here we go, y'all. That's why. My bad. Getting all sidetracked. So y'all see from this editorial, right? Well, it's a confusing ass website, but we got this one little chick who's kind of cute to the right, and then we got, of course, Kendra G. And y'all know I think Kendra G is attractive. I didn't say that she was fine. Now, I did not say Kendra G was fine. I just said that she's attractive. She got some really great knockers, some nice legs, and she got somewhat of a butt. So and I think she looks really good when she does put on makeup and stuff. But do y'all remember when that dude came on her show and he was clowning her and talking about how she was looking like a Muppet, like a wet Muppet baby? Y'all remember that? and she was getting clowned and roasted by the dude, and she couldn't even say nothing back. That's how roasted she got. Do y'all remember that? But basically, he said that he was like 30 or something like that, and Kendra, it was like, how old are you in human years? And he just started roasting her and talking about don't come for you and how you look like a wet puppy or something like that, or wet Muppet baby or some shit like that. Clowning the shit out of her, bro. Y'all remember that?
This is a sick Negro.
Time, I'm gonna show y'all that. If we got time, I'm gonna show y'all that. So yeah, so based off this article, because it was hard for me to find sources on it, but it appears that it has been confirmed that OWN announces 2 new shows. And I don't need to even reveal what are the 2 other shows. I just want to get to the whole Kendra G situation. So check this out. July 29, 2026, stepping into the role of modern day matchmaking, Kendra G is redefining how love is found in a digital age. See, y'all hear that? You gotta listen to the propaganda. She's redefining how love is found in a digital age. Interesting. Okay, let's continue. So then, of course, it says, a true triple threat, smart, savvy, and sexy. She brings her expertise, a magnetic personality to help people navigate dating in a tech-driven world. So basically, Kendra G is just basically gonna instruct these girls how to just keep on getting fucked off and on. That's essentially what it is. Because Kendra G, she ain't married, she ain't got no man, she ain't got no kids. So how the fuck is yo, I can honestly say a single man such as myself could probably help women get a relationship and stay in that relationship better than she can. But guess what? Women don't listen to women. Women don't listen to men. And then they wonder why their life is fucked up.
He ain't lying.
Oh my God. So Oprah Winfrey has been keeping Black women perpetually single for the last 40 years. Probably your auntie, your mother, and your cousin too. And now she's giving Kendra G more of olive branch to spread the bullshit.
Nasty bitch.
Yes, yeah. Mm-hmm. Hey, kiss the black community goodbye, because I hate to say this. Although men should be the ones leading the Black community, you know, the Black community cannot be a community without its women. But guess what? A Black man could always go and, you know, make a half Black child with another woman if she's willing to, you know what I'm saying, be that woman that he needs.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
Yeah, man. Back to this article. It says her series explores how to find real connections online, offering insight, advice, and fresh perspective on modern romance. It says show description. Dating Download is a bold new dating series hosted by Kendra G, aka Cupid with a K, where singles from different generations get real about love, relationships, and the realities of modern dating. 10 women are paired with the exact type of man they claim they wanted on paper. The provider, the entrepreneur, the soft guy, the reformed player. But chemistry doesn't always match the checklist. Blending raw conversations, surprising connections, and honest reactions, Dating Downloads explores the gap between what people think they want and what actually sparks attraction. After each date, the couple faces one final choice: download in the pursuit of connection, or delete and walk away for good. Yo. So essentially, this is like basically a fucking game show, bro. Yo, the Black community is cooked.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
This is why CGA just tells us, man, let's go ahead and just date younger women, just date younger women out of the community, because these women are just gonna go for the feminist propaganda. But actually, I kind of love it. I find it entertaining and actually something to talk about. And so, and then I guess there's a little bit more to the article. It says why it matters. With a commitment to build an audience engagement and creator-led storytelling, OWN continues to create content that reflects and shapes the cultural zeitgeist. These two new digital creator series are an extension of that vision, celebrating women who are driving conversations, influencing trends, and owning their narrative. Bruh. Okay. And you know what's so funny too? These chicks, I'm telling you, these chicks, you know, hey, at the end of the day, look, people gotta live their life. That's why I tell my bros that live your life, you know what I'm saying, as unapologetically masculine as possible. Because at the end of the day, you only got one life. And guess what? These chicks ain't putting their life on pause or on hold for you. You know, they don't care about your wants, your needs. To go find a man, before they just go to that man and ask what the man wants, they want to go to Oprah and Kendra G to go get a man. Make that make sense.
Oh. Who are these niggas?
I cried laughing when I read it.
You know what I'm saying? like, we need to stay away from these niggas.
Now, that's just about it that I really had to say about Kendra G and all them. I'm probably gonna play a little video real quick when we talk about it. Oh, I played this morning, but we never got to talk about it. Listen to what this lady got to say. Agree or disagree?
Selling pussy is the only option for a woman to get money. That shit is so weird to me. Like, y'all can exist, y'all are going to exist, but trying to recruit other women to sell pussy like there's not a million other things they could do is just fucking, like, what the fuck is that? Everybody does not have to be a hoe. Everybody doesn't have to be a fucking hoe. That is a problem. Like, for y'all to want to have more women come be hoes. What the fuck? No, girl, don't go get a job. Don't go to school. Don't go to college. No, just get you a nigga to take care of you. A nigga gonna take care of you. A nigga's gonna beat your ass. A nigga's gonna beat your ass. A nigga's gonna take advantage of you. A nigga's gonna do a whole bunch of shit because bitches is so green that they think being a hoe gonna save their life is gonna put you in a fucking worse position. But y'all keep listening to the female rappers and everybody else that's feeding y'all this shit. I guess I don't fucking know that. It just doesn't make sense. Selling pussy is not the only option for a woman to get money, okay?
You don't find that suspicious? 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 You don't find that suspicious?
Shut up, bitch.
Now, you know what's crazy? I hate when these chicks come on social media trying to use the moral high ground and try to use virtue signaling as if they didn't do something. You cannot convince me that this chick right here never sold her pussy. You cannot convince me that she didn't fuck with a dude who wasn't all that good looking, but because he had a little bit of bread, she was willing to fuck with him. She cannot convince me that her first tattoo that she probably ever got was probably because she fucked the tattoo artist. Now, this chick is trying to, go on ahead with the feminist propaganda. Women could do this, women could do that. And I can honestly say that I don't think that women are not capable of making their own money and, and things like that. Because I would never take that away from women. But can women do it with longevity as men can do it? Hell no. First off, women take off more vacation time than a motherfucker. As a matter of fact, I think my last job took my vacation time because I essentially didn't even really, I used some of it, but I didn't really use the bulk of it, and it essentially stole my vacation time in a way. I mean, I guess usually I'll lose it, but I want to use my vacation time the way I want. But women, they'll find ways to use their vacation time. Which is why, the whole women are underpaid was bullshit, because the truth is men do more overtime. Men are, have less excuses. Men are not taking paternity leave. So yes, a woman could be independent and she can make her own money and stuff like that, but it has a shelf life. And eventually, and mind you, this chick, she basically is just mad that women need men. Because guess what? These same women who claim to be independent of men, you know where they still get money from? Men. These jobs that they work at, thinking that they boss babes, who's hiring them for these jobs? Men. These women ain't going to no companies work for no goddamn woman. And what eventually these chicks, when they get to see the thing, she's kind of young and youthful, you know what I'm saying? And still mildly attractive. See, she's not gonna understand it until she's about 50, 55, 60, and her body catches up to her. Because guess what? As a man, your body could catch up as a man. At 50, 60, your body could catch up to you as a man. But here's the thing, man, we were essentially built biologically for labor. Women weren't. We were built for the long haul. Women weren't. Men could work for the rest of their lives. As a matter of fact, when men usually work, the longer that they work, they usually have longer lives. I don't know if this could be statistically proven, but we know this much. Men, generally, they die usually 2 years after they retire. Now, explain that.
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
Because as a woman hater, a nigga is going to whoop your ass or beat your ass. Why you have to be with a nigga? Why can't you just be with a black man, a man who's not going to beat you? See? But guess what? Because the truth is, when she sleeps with a guy, she sleeps with a type of dude who beat her ass. But no one told you to mark up your body like an Etch-a-Sketch pad and then turn around and want a good dude who's going to treat you right and, give you roses and write poems to you. You don't even, girl, you don't even fuck with dudes who write poems or who embrace you nice and sweet. You like dudes who dick you down and, you know what I'm saying, put your face down and your ass up. You know what I'm saying? Fuck you outside, you know what I'm saying, in front of the homies type shit. That's the type of dude that you fuck with. So, don't let it be fooled. But guess what? These are the type of chicks who's going to be watching Kendra G's dating show because they want to date, they want to live dating by their own rules or whatever the fuck they were talking about.
This is a sick Negro.
Now, there is one more video I want to show. And then after that, we're going to talk a little bit more about Big Tigger's baby mama. Because it appears that her baby daddy came out and he has a lot to say about the whole little situation. And when you hear about it, it's just really, really disgusting. But here's an example of why black men need to leave the community.
Crazy that men will be in jail for like 2 to 5 years, get out, and go straight to their homeboys. Who gonna tell them? And this what y'all be going crazy about, crash dummy. Them niggas is scared.
So let me get this straight. You got with a dude who went to jail, and because he checked in with his homeboys first before he fucked with you, he's gay? Have you ever considered the fact that the reason why he checked in with his homeboys is because he could talk to his homeboys for about a good 20, 30 minutes, an hour, talk shit, smoke a blunt, drink. He been around for a long time. You think he could just come around you for about 15 minutes to an hour? No. Because guess what? You're going to want him to be all up under you because you're going to be jealous that he's going to be fucking other hoes. So guess what? He got to go chill with his homies. He got to chill with he got to see about his little side piece. Well, shit, bitch, you are the side piece anyway. He got to check in with his woman and his newborn kid or the kid grown up now. I don't know. But girl, you know what I'm saying? These dudes, even the jailhouse dudes, got better things to do than just lay up under you because guess what? When he come over to chill with you, you want to live with him all day. And that's why you're mad. You're mad because you're the side piece. Look at her. That's a vindictive ass bitch. She's really talking shit about a nigga that she was fucking with a jailhouse nigga that she mad at. And that's why she's talking like that.
I just find it crazy that men will be in jail for like 2 to 5 years, get out, and go straight to their homeboys. Who gonna tell them? And this what y'all be going crazy about, crash dummy. Them niggas is scared.
Well, if them niggas is gay, then you like gay niggas. Because no one told you to go fuck with a jailhouse nigga. There's plenty of eligible black men who are out here free But guess what? You know, he ain't no scamming nigga. Remember? Where my scamming ass ninjas at? Remember? Where my scamming? Remember? Where my boosters putting shit in y'all bag? Remember? That's what they own. Let's not forget. But now, like, you fuck with jailhouse dudes. Not saying that all jailhouse dudes are, you know what? But you fucked with a dude who rather end up in jail than rather just be outside, work hard and grind. That way he don't have to date your fucking old weave wearing ass. Because you probably bald as a bat as well. Talk about people
for like 2 to 5 years, get out, and go straight to their homeboys. Who gonna tell them? And this what y'all be going crazy about, crashing out. I mean, crash dummy. Them niggas is scared.
All right, I'm trying to look at this thing, baby. There. Let's see here. Oh, there we go. Boom, I found it. Yes, sir. And she actually wasn't really a bad looking chick, actually. It's just, but her mentality is fucked up. And yes, the bitch kind of okay face, but you know what I'm saying? Bitch still bald headed as a bat. You know what I mean? Or the big titty ass. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Shit. Square niggas like big titties too. Not saying that I'm a square, but shit. All men like big titties. You don't have to fuck with a jailhouse ninja. But that's what that's what they like. So guess what? You know, that's what they like. You know, we don't believe in holding out women from, you know, not getting what they like. We believe in letting women get what they like, but when they get fucked over, they need to keep it like that too. You know, stay right there. Don't want a man to go want to step up and be a man now after you done made bad decisions. Oh, boom, here it is. So yeah, man. Oh no, that's not it. That's not it. Let's see here. Oh, here we go. Boom. Can y'all see this? Yeah, this is from hiphopnews.com. Yeah, so it appears that father of Alicia Brown's missing child, Aaliyah, speaks out. Yeah. Hey, man, I'm a ride this chick from here to motherfucking 2028. I don't give a fuck. We need to really, just like when women are, you know, quick to shine lights on abusers and, you know, cheating men, we need to do the same with these women and put their ass on blast. You know, bring back shame in the game. You feel me? You feel me? Bring back shame in the game.
Respect your butthole, cause anybody can dig in it. And they ain't even got to know you five motherfucking men. Ain't your asshole supposed to be something sacred? That's your first chakra. Nigga ain't even got to buy you no goddamn grits and egg. But they can bust you all in your ass. Bust it wide open enough that you can squat down and lay eggs at your motherfucking ass like a damn chicken. Cause that's how big the motherfucker is. And you ain't even got to have no justification or reason to justify letting a nigga go up in your ass. There's no deep spiritual, emotional reasoning behind it. Only that you know that you like to let niggas play poking bean in your ass.
Yeah, man. So it says, Jarrell Williams reportedly claimed that he knows his daughter, Aaliyah, is alive. She was reported missing in May 2019. What the fuck, man?
Really him. You're a victim.
Here we go, CSI.
So does this mean like this chick might have deleted the chick? Look, yo, see, look, yo, man, yo, God don't like ugly. I'm not too big on karma. As a matter of fact, I was having a discussion with my coworker the other day. I was like, I don't really necessarily believe that. I necessarily believe in karma per se, as in like, oh, just because you do something bad, it's going to catch up to you. Because I do believe there's a lot of people who did bad things maybe one time, and they never did it again, and they got away with it. Maybe they deleted somebody, bow, and got away with it. Maybe, they stole for somebody or something and got away with it. They say behind any wealth is it's like a crime or a perfect crime or something. I forgot what the saying is, but behind any wealthy campaign or wealthy person is like a horrible crime or something like that. They did something. Oh, okay, maybe that's what it is. I need to adjust my camera. But long story short is I just don't like how my seat looking. Look like it's crooked or something. Is it crooked? I don't think it's crooked. It's just maybe how I'm sitting. Okay, there we go. I'm a little OCDC, like ODC. I'm a little OCDC like that. Now, with that being said, man, so damn, so I kind of thought this chick was missing, and then they found her. So it appears that this chick is missing. So yo, we might have like a real unsolved mystery on our hands, bruh. This is fucking insane, bruh.
Nasty bitch.
Oh, at this point, I'm like truly disgusted, bro. I'm like truly disgusted now. Truly disgusted, dude. Right, Poking B never get enough of her. But yo, real talk though, I'm truly disgusted by these findings. So listen to this. It says, according to investigators, Brown was taken into custody during a felony traffic stop on, well, I don't have to tell y'all that. Y'all already know that she got caught up. I brought y'all that news first this morning. Now, this is what I do want to show y'all. It says, update. Fox 5 Atlanta report that Alicia Brown was taken into custody for outstanding Maryland warrant connected to the 2010-19 disappearance of her daughter, then 10-year-old Aaliyah Brown, according to Hart County Sheriff's Office. Aaliyah's father, Darrell Williams, told Nina and let's see here. Told Nina what? This is on X? This is like really, really, really disgusting. Yo, this is really kind of disheartening, man. Look at this. Aw. Girl look like her. Well, I don't know how the daddy look. Probably look more like the daddy, but I could definitely see the mother in her. Look at this, missing. May 25th, 2019. Look, age now, possibly 17. Missing in Residence, Maryland. Bruh. This bitch might be a fucking look. This bitch might be a homicidal ass killer. But you know what? You kind of tell. You know what's so crazy? I don't want to sound evil, or not evil, because I'm not evil, because this bitch is evil. But remember we were talking about how she was like trying to like make it seem like he's the one who's like, being really vicious and he's like an abuser and stuff like that. Essentially ruining Big Tigger's career. But yo, there's more, bruh. There's more. So long story short is, what does it say here? So long story short is, it says, the renewed attention has also prompted the missing child's father, Darrell, to speak publicly as the case returns to national conversation. So it says, listen to this. So they haven't located Aaliyah yet. They're still searching. He told the Nina and Joe afternoon show. She's alive. She's definitely alive. I can confirm that. I've always known that. I've always known pretty much what was going on. To be honest with you, I hate it to be who they have in custody, because that's still her mom, and all of this was for nothing. All of this was for nothing. See, I have to be honest with you, y'all. Man, that's tough. That's really tough. Like, see, because maybe I don't have kids, so maybe it doesn't hit as much home to me, but I can only imagine, bro. I truly believe that the father might be in denial, and I think the police are not letting up things about this case, man. And I too believe that the law is to blame about this. Listen to this. This is just another tense layer of the disappearance that has remained unresolved for nearly 7 years. Brown remains in custody as authorities work through the extradition process, and allegations against her have not yet been tested in court. She is presumed innocent until proven guilty. So here's the problem that I have. Big Tigger, you didn't do a background check on this bitch? Like, that just shows how thirsty guys are. Because, dude, Big Tigger, you got money. You couldn't do a background check and realize this bitch got a missing ass daughter. Like, that is a red flag. And I hate to say this. There's a possibility that daughter might not be around anymore, y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? This is kind of really I know I sound like a little melodramatic, but this is kind of really, truly breaking my fucking heart right now, bro. Look at this bullshit, man.
We wanted to bring Jarrell Williams on, as we've been talking about him all day, Joe Claire. He is the father of Aaliyah Brown, who, of course, has been missing for the last 7 years. What happened when you got the call last night? Because, of course, you weren't expecting it. You got a call from the detective, and what did they say to you?
When I got the call, he just basically told me that they had her in custody.
Wow.
And you got a phone call because they had her in custody because of your case, correct?
Yes.
Alicia Brown was taken in on outstanding kidnapping-related warrants out of Maryland and by the Fulton County Sheriff's Office on felony charges of interference with child custody. Was Aaliyah Brown in the car with Alicia when she was arrested last night?
So they haven't located Aaliyah yet. They're still, searching and doing the investigation there.
Do you have confidence that Aaliyah physically is okay?
No, she's alive. She's definitely alive. I can confirm that. I've always known that. I've always known pretty much what was going on. To be honest with you, I hated it had to be who they have in custody because that's still her mom. And, all of this was for nothing. All of this was for absolutely nothing.
Wow.
I just want to take a time and thank everybody that ever, over this 7-year process, shared the hashtag, the Find Aaliyah Brown. Anything that you posted about my daughter, it's really because of you all that I'm at this point.
What do you want your daughter to know when she hears this?
I just hope you understand that no matter who this was, they would have treated this the same way. You do not just take a child from another parent and go about like it's okay. This is not okay. This is actually against the law. So in time, I hope you can understand that this is the truth, and I'll still miss you. I can't wait to see you. And I just hope you understand everything that might be going on, because I know it's a lot. And I'm sorry that your name is circling around so much for this instead of things that you're actually good at and talented at. But I pray we can just start on a good foot. And I'm waiting, and I'll be here, and I'm willing to go at whatever pace you want to go. I miss my daughter.
Bruh, that is some motherfucking bullshit, man.
I quote a great Negro spiritual. Bitches ain't shit.
Let me retract my statement. Maybe the father is not in denial. Maybe he actually knows exactly what's going on. Basically, from what it sounds like, this chick basically took the kid, probably dropped him off at an auntie's house, some family member, some distant family member. Because people do that. People do that. People will send a kid off somewhere else to live with other family members. And, maybe the mother checks on her every now and then. But guess what? This woman, this Alicia Brown, she's so evil that she's willing to not even have access to her own kid just to keep the dad from having access. Because guess what? He was awarded custody. He was the one who was supposed to have custody of his child. He was supposed to have custody of his child. And that's the reason why she went ahead and kidnapped the kid. What I'm mad about is if the tables were turned and he took the kid, he'll be under the jail. So why is the FBI not all over this? You see what they let women get away with, bro?
What kind of shit is that?
My man.
Darrell Williams, I'm so proud of you for just keeping up the good fight. I know there's no other option for you. Please keep us posted. And we are praying for Aaliyah's safe return home very, very soon.
Thanks again for having me. And again, I want to thank everybody for your assistance. Like I said, I wouldn't have gotten this much attention without everyone's help. So I really appreciate it. I'm a little lost for words and kind of disheveled a little bit, but I really appreciate it.
Yo.
You sell it's all bullshit. All of it.
What this goes to show is just that when it's a missing child and it comes to a man or it comes to the mother, they will really let the mother just do whatever they have with the kid. Because best believe, I mean, I don't know if y'all know this. You know why some people don't even care when they see an Amber Alert on their phone? You know why they almost kind of just ignore it? Even though the Amber Alert was made after the young girl Amber who ended up losing her life, and it was in homage to her. The Amber Alert has been used and abused by women ever since it came available. And most of the times that people put out Amber Alerts, it has been confirmed that most of the time it is because of child custody disputes. It's not because, a kidnapper took the kid from school or the kidnapper took the kid away from home from the playground. It's usually because of a mother who wants the kid back. And sometimes they put out Amber Alerts when the kid is supposed to have, when the father is supposed to have custody of the kid anyway. And they'll still put out an Amber Alert.
It can't be like this.
It is this way, man. I'm sorry I exposed you to it, but it is. It's ugly, but it's necessary.
He should be able to sue Maryland for this. He should be able to sue Maryland for this. Or Georgia or wherever she sold the baby from, she should be able to sue them, because if it would have been my black ass and I owed a damn ticket, they would have fucking found my black ass over a damn parking ticket. So they couldn't find somebody behind kidnapping. And people make this big deal as if, they're so concerned about kidnapping and all that stuff. It just goes to show that, man, just like what that boy Future say.
It's an evil world we live in.
Because that is just wicked. Like, how did that go by for 7 years? How did it go on for 7 years? Mind you, this even happened even before COVID. How did this? This is crazy, man. Insane. There was actually more information about this. And you know what I'm going to do? Shout out to the Couch Gang. And shout out to the Junior City crew. I might have to play Mr. Palmer's video because he was playing it earlier. Now, my boy Patrick Saint comes through. He says there's a thin line between love and hating ass hoes. J Flo says salute Kelly West, XL Pro, TLR, Patrick Saint, Philip Redding Jr., and the chat. Mr. Tigger jammed and rammed mama. Right. Well, shit. And then he turned around and got jammed and rammed up. Might fuck around and lose his career, unfortunately, bro. Facts, J Flo. Facts. J Flo says Ebony Alert. Essentially, shit, save yourself, black man. That's essentially where's that Ebony Alert. Shit. For real, for real.
Thanks for all your help. Bye-bye, Tanja. Bye-bye.
Hold up, because Mr. Palmer, he had more information on it, man. He had a whole lot of information. I guess he probably did his due diligence and his research. But he actually had a recording where the father was talking about the whole situation. Let's see here. Can I find it? Can I find it? Let's see here. Let's see here. Wait a minute. Where's it at? Okay, I gotta check my history. Okay. Where's it at? Is this it? Because there's certain parts I need to play for y'all. Y'all got to hear this. And shout out to Mr. Parliament and shout out to the Couch Gang. Let me cue it up for y'all boys. What? Wait a minute. What? Oh, there we go. Boom.
Either this shit could obtain you.
So look at this. Shout out to Mr. Palmer and the Couch Gang. But I got to share this. Here we go. Oh, whoops, my bad. Too many screams up.
Baby daddy. And he gonna say something about Mr. Tigger. She has 3 baby daddies, or 3 kids by 3 different men, because she did marry Mr. Tigger. He was the stupid one. The interview was done June 14, 2026, which had the interview with the father. The father name is Darrell Williams. That's the father of the Mr. Teen, Aaliyah Brown. And he shared his perspective, concerns, and what he wanted the public to know about his daughter's disappearance. So let's get this thing started. I want y'all to take heed of this shit, because they'll tell you, these baby mama tales ain't shit.
So mind you, this interview was way before Big Tigger got arrested.
She was very active. She was into a lot of activities, cheerleading, dance, primarily dance. She was
fair use. And by the way, fair use.
In ballet. She did soccer. She was pretty much just a vibrant young child.
What was your favorite memory at that time with her?
My favorite memory at that time was when we went to the carnival. It was probably, I think she might have been about 5 or 6 at that time. But we went to the carnival and we just had pretty much endless fun. It was probably one of the best times we had together.
What kind of father were you trying to be?
I mean, I was trying to be the best father to my daughter, a protector, a provider, her biggest fan. So I would have been supportive in anything that she was, trying to do. I went to the activities that I didn't know about. So I was just trying to support, protect, and encourage her to be, a successful adult and go on from there.
How would you describe your relationship before the custody battle intensified?
I would say it was a little rocky because she was so stressed out during that time, I feel like, because she didn't have any type of security in a sense. Every day there was something new happening as far as where she needed to go. Well, almost every day or every week, she had a new location of where she needed to go, the things that had been going on in court, the things that her mom had been doing in between the court proceedings and trying to just keep showing up and just always popping up wherever she was. It was really confusing her. So I think she was very, I'm gonna say a bit on edge or hesitant when it came to just showing her emotions or feelings toward me.
And I saw in the documents that The judge said her mother was a heavy influence on her. Before Aaliyah was even born, what was your relationship like with Alicia?
Before she was born, it wasn't that long. So it was, I mean, we met, we got along until we didn't. And when we didn't get along, or when we got into an argument or a disagreement, I quickly learned the methods and routes that she's willing to take.
Ooh, hold up. Let's talk about that real quick. Mind you, y'all heard Mr. Palmer. He said that she got 3 baby daddies. So Tigger is the last one. I don't know if this is the first or second one, but based off of the Mr. Tigger, I'm assuming that, he's the last one, because the dude sound like he could be like 19. He doesn't sound like he was 13. He sound like a young man. Mr. Tigger, Mr. Nigger, Mr. Nigger. Hey, have y'all ever seen, what was the name of that movie? There was a movie. Oh no, there was a TV show. I think it was called Rising Sun. Have y'all ever read Rising Sun in high school? But I don't know if y'all ever read The Rising Sun or at least watched the movie that came out. But remember the guy's name in the movie? His nickname was Bigger. And I always kind of thought that was kind of interesting that his name was Bigger. I feel like they really wanted to say nigger. I think nigger was really his nickname, but I feel like that was just a little too raw for films at that time, because remember, that movie was like in black and white. So go figure. They couldn't just say nigger, so they just had to call him Bigger. Bigger, Mr. Bigger. Any rate, this dude brought up a good point. Darrell Williams brought up a good point. He said, one, me and her mama wasn't even around each other a while. We wasn't even around each other that long. Guess what? It only takes, one passion, one heated night of passion to have a mistake. And guess what? They definitely had probably a few nights of heated of passion. And guess what? Usually people get along. Guess what? And that's usually the old adage goes, things are good until it's no longer good anymore.
This is a sick Negro.
So when women say pick better women, pick better mamas and all that bullshit, that's all bullshit, because guess what? You can make the woman who's the most women you meet are always the best woman that you ever met, and you wish you had her, until you have her and then you realize all the bullshit that applies to being with her.
You got a girl. Drop her.
Yeah. Let's go through these chats real quick before we go any further. All right. Larry C says, explain the mish. We're going to explain the mish and the bish. You dig? And then J Flo says, hard R. Definitely. Mr. Tigger. That sounds like some slave ass shit. Mr. Tibbs. Mr. Tibbs. Mr. Bigger. Rising Sun, Wesley Snipes. No, J Flo. Hey, hold up. Look, now you got me. Look, see? J Flo. Not that Rising Sun. Hold up. Let's see. Rising Sun. No, let's see. Rising Sun book. Hold up. No. Rising Sun book. Where's it at? Hold up. Oh man. All right. Now I feel stupid now. Hold up. Character named Bigger. What character named Bigger? Native Son, Rising Sun. Yo, give your boy Callie The motherfucking buzzer, bro.
Emotional damage. This is a sick Negro.
My God, bro. See? Shaking my head. Hey, thanks for that, J Flow. I needed that. I needed that theoretical slap. I deserve that one.
Who are these niggas? I cried laughing when I read it.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? like, we need to stay away from these niggas.
Rising Sun with Wesley Snipes and Sean Connery. No, it's the one Native Son with a nigga named Bigger. He was so big and so black.
Silence, you funny fool! I've had it with your whining and bumbling.
Man. J Flow says it's time to play. And then Larry C says, I bet Mr. Tigger smells from playing with Pooh. Oh, motherfucker. Shit. That's funny. Whew. Grown ass man named Tigger. Should call him the hard R. J Flow says that Sean Connery, Wesley Snipes is like Wu-Tang. Yeah. That was a great movie, man. Rising Sun. Hey, and they both smashed the same chick. They both smashed they both smashed the Asian girl. Sean Connery smashed the Asian girl at the beginning. Wesley Snipes goes in and smashes her at the end. Okay. Enough of the tomfoolery. Enough of the tomfoolery. Yeah. Oh, okay. Native Shun. Yeah, Shun. And he says, not the wine bottle. Yeah, the wine bottle. He said the Tia Carrera in her prime. She was a fine chick. Hey, I bet you her old ass still look good, dog. Larry, she said Team Poking Beans. For real. Okay, all right. Okay, enough of the ninja shit, y'all. Let's go back to the case at hand. This dude looking for his missing daughter. All right, y'all. Let's bring it in, y'all. Let's bring it in, gang. Shout out to Coach Gang, the Couch Gang, and Mr. Palmer. Salute. Let's get it.
Get some get back or retaliation, and I can't deal with a person like that. Even whether it be my own child's mom or anyone, I can't associate myself with that.
Looking back now, do you think the custody fight began because the romantic relationship ended?
Absolutely not. The court case began not even because of the casino incident. The court case began because I was always having trouble having consistent time and just spending time with my daughter. There was no other way I was going to get over this hill without the court's help. I could have did gloves off and just do it the unconventional way, but that would not have solved anything in this type of situation.
Of course, we all heard about the tragic story. Why do you think the judge changed her 3-year sentence to, I believe, 5 days after the casino incident?
Well, I expressed my utter disgust, but it fell on deaf ears, and the judge made that decision and had some type of modification in place after the probation period, so it wouldn't be counted against or go against a record. But
I want y'all to understand that this mother left her in the car so she can go gambling. She left her in the car for hours so she can go gambling, so she could spend money. She left her daughter. I want y'all to hit it again. She left her daughter in the car while she went to the casino. And
what?
The judge even though she got caught up, got arrested and shit, the judge, he didn't see a big deal in it. You heard what he said?
You're a victim.
Here we go, CSI.
Black men and white men equally could honestly say that they definitely had that experience fucking with the child support court, the fucking divorce courts, the family courts, dealing with a bitter fucking baby mama.
I quote a great Negro spiritual. Bitches ain't shit.
Mr. Palmer for finally getting over child support. For real, for real.
My nigga.
Expect we are going to pass up to a little bit more of what was going on with this situation here. There we go.
Ever a time that you and Alicia could co-parent successfully?
Yeah, whenever I did whatever she wanted me to do, and that kind of doesn't work. The control factor is not something. The control factor that she kind of possesses is not something that anybody can really follow. So we did try to co-parent. We were doing it. I don't know. Sometimes it would last as good as 4 months. We're fine. Then we get in an argument or disagreement about something, and now I can't see my daughter anymore. So I'm back at square one. Our disagreements was, hey, do you think I could take her to the movies? Yeah, you can take her on this date. And I'll be like, well, can I take her on the movies on Saturday? She's like, you can take her on Sunday. I'm asking about Saturday because I'm not able to take her Sundays. Things like that. When I'm not able to do something or provide in a sense.
Hey, yo, I can honestly say that I see Black women move like this. I could even honestly say that I sometimes, you know, if I go and, go see my mom and help her out and stuff like that, even my own mother, you know what I'm saying? Like, for some reason, I don't know if it's because I'm her son, but I truly don't believe that. I truly believe this is something that she's always exhibited. But it's like, I'm an electrician. I have construction experience. I go and try to help her on fixing things in our house. And she'd be asking me questions as if she got, an electrical certification, as if she's been working construction over 20 years. Like, for some reason, sisters, they just tend to go against you, man. There's just something in them. It's like, you tell them one thing, they just want, you tell them to go high, they want to go low. You tell them to go low, they want to go high. I've seen this with girls that I dated, you know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, hey, girl, let's link up on this day. And it's like, for some reason, they don't want you to feel like you put them in check. So they'll just go against the grain, just to go against the grain. And then they wonder why you go fuck around and get a white girl or Spanish.
Thanks for all your help. Bye-bye, Tanja. Bye-bye.
To Darrell Williams, the cat is already at the bag. He already got a baby with his woman, got to deal with her. But guess what? You see everything that he's talking about? You could clearly see that exhibited from the videos that she was fighting with Big Tigger over his own phone, that she's very possessive and she thinks that she wants to have things her way. Basically a grown-ass kid.
Emotional damage.
Then it's okay. Well, you see why I don't bother with your father, or you see what your father does. He just doesn't care about you.
About how long did the custody battle last?
This is what people need to kind of capitulate. When she left my daughter in the car, she was 4. I filed for custody twice before that. And the reason why I couldn't get in court is because I could never find an address to serve her. So when the casino incident happened, I filed again. We got her served. And there's a process before you have to go through before you even get a court date. And they want you to do
So look, I'm going to cut it off the tweet. If y'all wanted to check out Mr. Palmer's channel, check it out. I'm going to play it a little bit more, but why I want to cut it off is because he did cover a lot of ground. But essentially what he's basically saying is that he couldn't even contest the custody because, one, he couldn't serve her. And the only reason why he was able to even serve her is because this bitch fucked around and got herself in fucking trouble. Do you hear that? She got herself in trouble, and that was the only opportunity he had to go and dispute the custody.
This is a sick Negro.
So, yo, the blood is literally on the court's hands because they could have fixed this a long time ago. But guess what? They actually want the mother to have the kid so they could extort the money from the father. Because get it? If the father gets the custody, the state won't get no money from the processing of the child support. Because, yeah, he could get child support for her, but that's like getting blood from a turnip. So it's really, really sad. The state rather let a dangerous woman keep the kid than let him get the kid. And guess what? When the kid ended up missing, the kid ended up missing for 7 years, and everybody went about their business. Mind you, these judges and these police officers and stuff like that, they done had several birthdays, probably had their own kids by themselves, while this man is without his own kid. That is fucking evil, bro. Fucking evil, man.
Really him. Really him. You're a victim.
Here we go, CSI.
I, on the other hand, lost everything. I went from going to jail several different thousand times and, you know, losing my job, losing my car, my house, because I got fired from my job.
Did you hear what this man said? He lost his job. He lost his car. He lost his daughter. He lost time because he was arrested and locked up. Hey, man, this ain't nothing new. This is the same shit that I've been talking about for years. The same shit has been going on before I've been talking about the shit.
You know what's so crazy? Shout out to Mr. Palmer because he stayed on the heads of these child support brokies. But what's ironic is he's literally going through the same thing. He went through the same thing that Big Tigger is going to go through. And yes, Big Tigger has a little bit of money to talk away, so he might be all right. But just go figure. This dude was the broke version of Tigger. Literally the broke version of Tigger. Except for the fact that Tigger was probably aware that she had a situation going on. He probably didn't know all the details, but he knew enough to know that she had a situation. And before he did a background check, he took her for word for it. And guess what? He ended up in the same position as Buddy. Now, ain't that a bitch?
It can't be like this. It is this way, man. I'm sorry I exposed
These
you to
baby
it,
mama
but it is. It's ugly, but it's necessary.
This shit is insane, bro.
Claim of, I think, assault or abuse of some sort of claim. And
hold up.
Canada, now Arkansas, and now
this baby mama terrorist had another daughter after the other daughter that's missing and named her the same name to keep the lie going. You can't make this shit up. So she has a daughter.
Wait, hold up. What? Let's play this a little bit. Shout out to the Couch Gang. Fair use.
To her father, I think I'm pretty sure he was under the impression the name was but he just referred to her as the baby. So I don't even know if he knew what her name, was actually or not, but I spoke to her father.
What do you believe?
Oh God, hold on.
And I was just pretty much, okay, I have a location for her. Now, keep building on my search.
So I want y'all to understand that he's not talking about big Mr. Tigger. He's talking about baby daddy number 2. I want you to hear what he said about baby daddy number 2. You know what I'm saying? Baby daddy number 2.
But she would just keep moving different states. Utah,
this shit is crazy,
California, Canada, now Arkansas, and now Atlanta.
Were you aware about the daughter's name? And is it spelled the same way?
I believe it's spelled as well. And you said, how did I find out?
Mm-hmm.
I talked to her father. I think I'm pretty sure he was under the impression the name was but he just referred to her as the baby. So I don't even know if he knew what her name, was actually or not, but I spoke to her father.
What do you believe The significance is to name her second daughter with the same name as her first child.
I think the significance of that, it just shows you the extent.
Did you hear what that woman asked him? I want y'all to hear that real clear to what she just said. This baby mama Tez ain't shit. I want y'all to hear it.
The significance is to name her.
It was spelled as well. And you said, how did I find out?
Mm-hmm.
I talked to her father. I think I'm pretty sure he was under the impression the name was but he just referred to her as the baby. So I don't even know if he knew what her name, was actually or not, but I spoke to her father.
What do you believe the significance is to name her second daughter with the same name as her first child?
I think the significance of that, it just shows you the extent that a person will go to keep a lie going.
I want y'all to understand that this baby mama terrorist had another daughter after the other daughter that's missing and named her the same name to keep the lie going. You can't make this shit up. So she had.
Yo, that's fucking insane, dude. That's fucking insane. So like the FBI, the LAPD, they didn't sign anything suspicious. They didn't look up. Like when they were looking in this case, they didn't look like, damn, like she named the daughter the new baby after the old baby. That's a red flag right there. I would believe that I'll be a motherfucking red flag, dog. Wouldn't you? Dude, that's a red flag, bro. That is a red flag. And guess what? That's why they shipped her ass to Maryland real quick. Guess what? They're gonna try to wrap this up and try to keep it a secret. But dude, yo, the responsibility is on the courts, yo. Because how is she free, walking around free with a missing child? J Flo says BMTs pull mad stunts. I see. Larry C says my brother and sister hate me because I'm successful, so much so that they excommunicated me and became friends with my baby mama terrorist. He said it's an evil world that we live in. Yo, it is an evil world that we live in, bro.
It's an evil world we live in.
And fuck them. Yo, just because someone's your family don't mean you have to be with them. Guess what? When they in the bind and when shit don't work out, they can't come sleep on your motherfucking couch. You feel me? Yes. Call Top's plight.
I can't believe you did this. I'm appalled. You ain't Paul. You a nigga that's stealing.
Fuck that. J Flo says family can be the worst at Larry C. Facts. And Larry C says no lies told, fam. And then J Flo said had a family member have mental issue breakdown after his wife divorced him and took his daughter. He was never the same. Yo, ain't no way you could be the same after that, man. Of course, a normie or somebody who did everything right will fuck around and crack. Most men crack, aka OJ Simpson. And he's rich. Now Larry C says, but J Flo best believe it, it'll kill your soul if you let it. Facts.
Has a daughter, one of the kids that was in the car, named Aaliyah. She have a daughter who's missing named Aaliyah, and she has another daughter named Aaliyah. And that's so people won't be like, Aaliyah, Aaliyah's around. She talked to Aaliyah in the background. I was on the phone with her. No, not that Aaliyah. Another kid she had, and she named it the same name. She spelled it the same name. You cannot make this shit up.
What's wrong with y'all niggas? What's wrong with you?
Don't tell me these baby mama tears ain't shit. Shit.
Man, yo, these baby mama terrorists are insane. Cause just think about how demented you could be. You would think if you did a crime, right, or you did something irresponsible, because dude, I ain't gonna lie, man, I'm getting really, really kind of worried. Because why the hell would you name your new daughter the same name as your other daughter? Unless you're trying to like erase the existence of your other daughter because maybe she's no longer around, bruh. This is really getting sinister. I'm really, really getting really upset, man. Because how the fuck does the police let this slide? Like, more red flags than a motherfucking Chinese parade. This bitch should have been under the jail. The FBI should have picked this up. Like when she named the baby the same name, it should have said the red flag in the database. What the fuck, man? But yo, you would think, bitch, I did it. But guess what? Remember when I was telling y'all earlier that I don't believe in karma? Because I don't. I don't believe in karma. I truly believe if someone did a deletion, someone did a homicide or a murder, and they only did it one time because let's just say they had to do it. Like, let's just say somebody was like trying to like, they're trying to get their girl, and then the guy like, shanked him up, and him and his girl ran away, you know what I'm saying? And no one ever found out. I think as long as they both didn't tell and they never be in that position again, that they'll probably will never happen again. I mean, trust me, there's a lot of cases like that. They say people have met at least, I think, 2 to 3 murderers in their lifetime and didn't know it, okay? And didn't know it. Because you'll probably say, okay, I know someone who was in the army, saying they was in probably a couple wars. No, we ain't even talk about military people. These are just regular civilians who actually probably took out somebody you just don't know. They say, I think you meet two people who have at least murdered people in your whole lifetime. And if you're black, you probably definitely met about 4 or 5 people who took out some people in a lifetime. Now, yo, what's crazy is that what that just indicates too. Well, I keep getting sidetracked. As I digress, my whole point is that the reason why, because I truly believe if someone did something wrong time, I truly believe if someone robbed the bank and they got $500,000, enough to retire or enough to at least be quiet, they might never do it again. You know why bank robbers usually get and drug dealers usually get caught? It's not because they get caught for doing onesies, twosies. It's because they keep on repeating the behaviors that get them caught up. So essentially, if shit, let's just say, hypothetically speaking, that just goes to show how demented and evil this chick is. You have a missing daughter's case and you still felt bold enough to even fucking send TMZ in the world to videotape you fucking fighting a dude over a phone as if he was beating on you and claim that he was beating on you. And mind you, not just a nobody, but Big Tigger, Mr. Rap City himself. Like, this goes to show how demented and sick. And that's actually why I'm worried about what's going on with this Althea daughter, because it's kind of starting to look like a Law and Order Special Victims Unit case, because you name your new daughter another girl's name. That's not that's scary. That might mean that you might be trying to erase your crime, bruh. That is evil, bruh. That is fucking sick and fucking
emotional damage.
Because I'm mad at the law, because if I was to walk outside, just walking down the street, probably smoking a joint, which I don't think people should be walking around just smoking the joints. But guess what? If the cop seen me, he would make it an issue to try to cite me or try to find a reason to go arrest me. Anything he could do to make sure he could arrest me and pat me down and send me down downtown to TGK to the jailhouse, he's gonna do. But then women do heinous things like this, things that smell like shit. And then the courts, the police officers, the grandmothers just sit around and don't say motherfucking shit, bro. That's why I see why the people on top abuse the people at the bottom. Because the people at the bottom are just fucking this evil, dumb, goofy ass motherfucking normies, man. And I'm sick of people.
Got to know exactly who you are. Lord have mercy. We must stay focused, brothers. We must stay focused.
And the reason why they even keep these women on the street anyways is so they can keep on procreating and having kids, so they can either have more victims or more prostitutes and more slaves. That's all. Because there's no reason why this bitch should have been free. There's no reason why this bitch should even have access to the child. Like she said, she's probably trying to see how much she can get away with. Well, that's the thing about demented ass, evil ass bitch. They're definitely gonna keep on pushing the envelope. And it's funny that you mentioned that, but it's true. That kind of goes to show how evil and demented and how childlike these women are. Because you think you would have got away with it one time, you think you would just shut the fuck up. She literally opened the case up. So guess what? I hate the fact that Mr. Tigger had to learn the hard way by dealing with these old ass skeezers who got children by other men. You know, and I ain't gonna lie, we all could make that mistake. But hey, beat this. I ain't saying I'll never have a baby mama who don't have multiple baby daddies. But guess what? I ain't gonna be the motherfucker who's gonna marry her. Mind you, the other baby daddies never married her. Big Tigger, his dumb ass married her. So guess what? You know, and I'm not saying that he deserves it, because I don't believe he deserves it, but I do believe there's a lesson to be learned, not only by Big Tigger, but to the whole world, not to fuck off your life. If you got money and stuff, you should be, if you got the money, just go ahead and afford, go get this. Look, I just kind of feel like if you got money, nothing's wrong with buying a used car, right? But unless it's an antique, I'm probably not going to buy no used cars anymore. Unless it's like an antique or a specialty car, I'm not going to get no used car. So why would I go get a motherfucking used woman? And if I had to go get a used woman, she's going to be as least used as motherfucking possible.
Thanks for all your help. Bye-bye, Tanja. Bye-bye.
The Big Tigger situation was a good situation for himself. But like I said, it's a lesson for not only for other men, such as myself, but for Tigger himself, for as well as the fact that it's shedding light at this bitch is a fucking, this bitch should be locked up behind the bottom of the jail. This bitch should not be let out of the jail. This bitch, she needs to suffer. And we need to figure out where this little girl is, because at this point it's looking kind of spooky. It looked like she might have done away with this chick just so the father didn't have access to her, which is really fucking evil, bro. This is really evil. Let me go to the chats, man. Oh, Larry C says it's enough to make a strong man go full William. I want to go full William on this bitch, and I don't even have access to her. I'm all the way in Florida. But if I could, man, I'll fucking jump through this motherfucking screen and fucking give her that 2-piece and a biscuit. Shit. Hey, the police should press charges on me, because if I look low key, if I was Tigger, I would have fucking slapped her with a stick. You feel me? I would have slapped her with a stick, and the stick would have went off. Bah! You know what I'm saying? I would have accidentally pulled the trigger. Bah! I ain't saying I would have popped her, but just know you would have heard a popping sound. That would either be the stick hitting her across her head or her face or whatever. Well, let me shut up. Let me shut up. It's a joke. YouTube is just a joke. I don't condone violence in anybody, okay? Jokey joke, haha. Now, Larry C says, don't fear the people that murder flesh and blood. Fear those that kill flesh and blood and soul. I could believe that. I could believe there's truth to that. You feel me? But I truly believe that she did something heinous to this child. I'm sorry to say that. The fact that she named the kid the same name, that's eerie as fuck. Says is a conundrum because women aren't having kids. So I think it's time we lock up equally as much. Like, here's the thing. Like, for example, you would think the fact that half of the United States, and when I say half the United States, I'm talking about the people who are in authority, like authority figures. If they don't care about the reduction, if they kind of want people to, they want to get rid of people, why don't they just like this bitch up? That way she don't have nobody else's kids anymore. But guess what? Truly, these women are literally just traps. The reason why they didn't these women free is because they know if the more women who are available, the more men are liable to go make these stupid ass mistakes with them just because they want to sleep with them. And Big Tigger wifing up a 2-time baby mama is proof of that. J Flo says previously loved. Right. Said don't bring the stick, bring the wine bottle instead. Yeah, bring the wine bottle instead. You see?
Oh. Who are these niggas?
I cried laughing when I read.
You know what I'm saying? like, we need to stay away from these niggas.
I want to hear what the cops had to say.
Let's say, well, if he didn't know, he know now. But what she said was he was fully aware he was fully aware of the situation. Now he probably not be aware of, as far as, she kidnapped him, but I knew he was aware about her being missing. And I'm sure she talked bad about the baby daddy. I'm sure of it, because that's what they do. They know.
Mr. Palmer is essentially just talking about the fact that, this bitch was, pillow talking with Mr. Tigger.
Over the baby daddy. And I wish the fuck I would. Me being a celebrity and who I am, gonna turn around and marry this motherfucker.
What's wrong with y'all niggas? What's wrong with you?
Or turn around and knock her ass up.
What's wrong with y'all niggas? What's wrong with you?
But I guarantee you, Mr. Tigger is the type that'll sit back and say that you men are deadbeats that don't want to be fathers, even though they're out here fighting and scratching and pleading and begging and fighting to the max to be a father. You can't make this shit up. This is why I don't feel sorry for Mr. Tigger. As far as I'm concerned, it's on him. But as a man, I feel bad because these baby mama tears get away with it regardless.
Right. I mean, I'm not making fun of the fact that Mr. Tigger is going through this, but the fact that he was a dumbass, he's just a dumbass. But the silver lining is that if Mr. Tigger didn't get his punk ass, if he didn't get his sucker ass arrested, look at this. That woman would still be out free. Let's just say they didn't even get in that fight or argument. She'll be free on a heinous crime anyway. So guess what? Although I'm not big on karma, I do believe everything happens for a reason. I do believe that this is gonna sound kind of crazy, but I am into how the moon and the stars and the earth does align. And I do believe everything happens for a reason. I don't believe that the Most High allows certain things to happen. I know bad things happen. Trust me. Here's the thing. When I say everything happens for a reason, doesn't mean there's always a good reason. But, it's not always a good reason, but life is like that. Think about it. The only reason why you got steak on a plate is because an animal lost his life. And the truth is, we're animals as well, and we could lose our lives as well. You feel me? That's why we got to cherish our lives as much as possible. But at the same time, with that being said, we had to hold other people accountable. Especially this chick right here.
So, baby daddy, I'm going to say number one, daughter missing. Baby daddy, number two, he ran away from her. And you got baby daddy number three, aka sucker simp daddy, who's lost his livelihood, lost his credibility, lost his establishment, and he may have to start all over. You can't make this shit up. I don't know if she got 3 kids or 4 kids, but it seems like she got 4 kids, but I'm just going off what I've been hearing. But yeah, man.
Got out of the house.
And I must say, it does seem like she might have 4 kids because from what I hear, there's a new daughter, and the new daughter is not the baby daddy number 2 had a baby with old girl, and is a daughter because it's named by the same name as the first daughter or the other daughter. And then Tigger has a daughter with old girl. And of course, we hear the dude talk about Mr. Tigger. That's obviously the oldest child, which is a man, like a young man. Mr. Tigger, get over her, Mr. Tigger. Get over her, Mr. Tigger. Get over her, nigga. Get over her. Get over her, Mr. Nigga. Get off of her.
Oh. Who are these niggas?
I cried laughing when I read
You know what I'm saying? like, we need to stay away from these niggas.
And, without permission. So she knew how to leave a house. I just feel like she wouldn't have left if she didn't have somewhere to go or somebody to pick her up. That's just not my daughter. And
so when she did run away, she was running to someone that she knew.
I'll tell you a story about the first runaway. This was when I was when we were going through the custody trial and everything, when I was granted some access to her while the trial was still going on, one of the first nights that I had her at my house for overnight, I was supposed to take her to school the next morning. Her mom sent her with a Apple Watch and like 3 phones. And when it was time to go to bed, I had no way to protect myself in the sense of mom keeps saying I do stuff. I don't know. I'm in here by myself with my daughter, and I don't have nothing to say or to like safeguard me from anything that might be said. So I bought a camera system and I put it in her room to turn it on when she went to sleep. So when she went to sleep, she got a call on her Apple Watch. Then she got a call on the phone. I gave her the phone just to, make her feel comfortable when she went to bed. Somebody called on the phone. And then at that point, they was giving her instructions because she started putting on clothes. She started going through my closets to find like socks and stuff. And then someone was at the window, all on record. Somebody was at my window and they helped her out the window. Turns out it was her mom because she ordered an Uber from my house to her grandmother's house under her account. This is why I say it was staged. This is why I say, yes, she left my window, but she did not just run away. She was called and basically instructed out of my window.
So she was just really heavily under her mother's influence.
She, at that time, would do anything her mother told her, even if it was to my own detriment. I just think she don't want to let her, in her mind, I just don't think she want to let her mom down. And, showing affection for someone that mom doesn't like was just off the table in their household, at least in her mind. So if mom don't like you or mom don't like dad, you don't like dad.
What has Alicia's mother said? Because she is someone that, she's a home that Aaliyah would go to a lot. Was she helpful in her disappearance?
I'll put it this way. Alicia's mother has never said anything either. I'm going to try to watch my words. But her, along with Alicia, made this entire process, the trial and everything, so much harder than it actually needed to be. They caused so many problems. And she lied and said that I hit her with a shovel and tried to have me arrested.
Does Alicia have any siblings?
Now, you heard that, right? The grandma terrorist and the baby mama terrorist combined. She said that he hit her with a shovel. So he hit her with a shovel. Mr. Tigger bust her head. Man, shit. Ooh.
What's wrong with y'all niggas? What's wrong with you?
Yeah. That's fucked up. Parent alienation at best.
Does Aaliyah have an auntie, uncle, anybody else she can go to?
She had an uncle, Alicia's younger brother, but he passed away recently. I don't know about any other family that might still be in contact. My guess is that they don't have any contact with their actual maternal side of the family. Because no one's saying anything. If I were lying, then why is it the family coming out and saying something?
So what did the authorities tell you about the investigation? What did they find out?
I can't share everything that I know, but there's, especially in the last 7 days, there is a massive amount of information that I've learned. And what they do know is that she is not with a stranger. And they don't believe that she was just abducted or randomly picked up by somebody on the side of the road. I know I'm being a bit vague there, but it's because I don't want to jeopardize their investigation. But I assure you that there's been some shocking developments in the last 7 days that I've learned.
What can we do? How can we help you?
I'm gathering a lot of facts, and I know I'm not going to say I feel like I'm close or I feel like I'm breaking ground, but the only thing that you would do is the same thing that you've been doing as far as telling them who to call, because the tips is what I'm gathering most of this information from, but they're just not identifying themselves. He's anonymous, but a lot of the information that they're sharing is confirmed and true.
Oh, wow.
And it's coming from Atlanta.
And I was just about to ask you, do you think Aaliyah is here?
I don't want to say that out loud where I think she is, but I think she is on the East Coast for sure. Yeah, I feel like this is all really ultimately unnecessary, and this is why I just don't understand a lot about it. Like there was nothing I would have stopped my daughter from doing. Like I would have if she wanted to go around the world, I would have let her. Like you didn't have to take my child, whoever, air quote.
If you could say something to Aaliyah right now, what would you say?
I would tell her, Aaliyah, I just want to be your dad again. I want to get to know who you are, the young woman you become. I've missed 7 years, and those 7 years is how you developed into the person that you are. And I wish I could have been there to every step of the way. I would have been there if I could. And I just miss you so much. I can't say how much I love you. There's not enough words, or I don't have enough time to express how I have been without you. But just know that I miss you so much, and I just want to see my daughter again.
And as far as the
Straight evil. Shout out to Mr. Palmer and the Couch Gang. Larry C says, he has a story to tell. Larry C says, my baby mama terrorists organized a kidnapping between her and my son one summer on a day we were going on a vacation. Didn't face any consequences for it. Long story short, she drove up to my house, texted my son to she arrives and convinced him to run out the house and sped away with her. I feel bad for these kids that they use against us. It's a fact, man. Because guess what? If you would have did the same thing to her, you would have been in the bottom of the jail, man. They truly don't care about children. You
said it's all bullshit. All of it.
It can't be like this. It is this way, man. I'm sorry I exposed you to it, but it is. It's ugly, but it's necessary.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Really sad. Really sad. But like I said, at least Big Tigger, I ain't gonna call him no Big Tigger. Mr. Tigger fell on the sword so they could go find this little girl. So it looked like there's a happy ending, because I was really getting heated. I was kind of worried that this girl was no longer living, but it appears that she is alive. And guess what? You know what they did? Like I said, told y'all before, they just went ahead and hid the girl somewhere else with other family members. And this bitch is living on TV with Big Tigger, acting like she's something. Now that is an evil ass bitch.
I quote a great Negro spiritual. Bitches ain't shit.
Yeah, man. Cold as the winter. Now, I don't know if Patrick Saint is gonna tune into the show again, but I gotta go give him some more to love, because he did drop on the Cash App, I think last night, for the Replay Gang. Of course, my boy, he says, what did he say? He says, Replay Gang, new career, got me grinding. He says, boss up. So we gotta salute him. P. Francis, salute, man. Thank you for the Cash App, bro.
My nigga.
Thanks for all the support of y'all watching tonight, too. Larry C said, I wish them all the best and I hope it works out for them. Me, too. CFO says, my son was a double agent just like his mama. You know what? CJ says daughters will let you down. He was referring to, fathers. He said, your daughter will let you down, fathers. But the sons let down the fathers as well. The sons let down the fathers as well, unfortunately. And biologically, we are attached a little bit more to our mothers. But I don't know if y'all heard about that case, and I'm sure CJ played it, where the dude, he essentially got the inheritance from his father, and basically, he withheld what he had. Well, no, he didn't withhold nothing, but essentially the sisters wanted them to help them with their college tuition, but they went against the dad. Damn, I don't want to tell y'all that. I just want to just show y'all, I try to keep it, I try to keep it entertaining. You know how we do. Damn, where's it at? Oh, here it is. Yeah. Hopefully I got it in the right order.
Or is it literally just simply, I don't like your mother anymore and they like her?
Oh. Close.
Or when they were going to college.
Hopefully ain't too long.
To make. Are they misbehaving?
Basically-
Oh. Here we go. Woman goes straight to the money, huh? Woman goes straight to the money. Why does she need to know the inheritance money? That I truly don't believe that inheritance money really matters. Now, if he only had $300,000 and they just wanted him to pay for it, I guess that would matter. But it only matters because now she wants to start pocket watching. Just remember what I said.
Gotcha.
Yeah. You feel me? Yeah. And I'm gonna say this too, man. If somebody wasn't cool with you in life, why would you expect them to take care of you in death? I mean, I know, don't get me wrong. I know money is very tempting and money you can do a lot, but I don't know. I'd rather die standing tall than die on my knees begging, quibbling. But you know what? I was gonna say something. I was gonna say, but that's woman for you. But let me shut up.
But shh, don't tell nobody.
And
Dr. Umar.
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
Shut up, bitch.
You're dead to me.
And guess what? With that being said,
I don't give a fuck what you think, bitch.
them bitches hate you. Shit. You know what I'm saying? It's your sister, not your wife. And if it was your wife, fuck that bitch too. You feel me? Shit. Oh, Martell Sincere comes from Facebook and he says Oprah is washed up, has been, that she is a puppet for the elites. Facts. I totally look, man. Martell Sincere, you're totally right, man. I totally agree. And thank you for tuning into the show. Salute, my G. And she is, think about it. She convinced black women to be independent from their men. She convinced black women to end up being lesbians and stuff like that. Oprah Winfrey is a weapon of black supremacy. She spent like 40 years talking down about black people. Look how she talked to the black men in the audience who wanted to go watch her. She was disrespecting them, but they were just used to being disrespected by women in their community. So yeah, I definitely agree with that. Why do you think she got to go get Kendra G? Shit, at this point, Kendra G is probably getting more views than Oprah, so she might as well get Kendra G. Kendra G is more, she's more in touch with the world now than Oprah. I mean, Oprah, she's never really been in touch with the world. She just fucking spews out the nonsense that they want you to believe. Her and Gayle King, both them hoes. Shit, I mean, word on the street is allegedly, shit, they be bumping coochies, shit. And peep this. And these chicks be loving to bump some damn coochies, bro. Like, it's pretty obvious that that's what they on. So much so, I think I had a little clip about girls playing around like that. Oh, see? Prime example. Now, yeah, these might be some prawn type OnlyFans type of chicks. But look, it says, does this make me gay? Yeah.
I'd buy that for $1.
I'm not saying that I'm not enjoying the view, but hey, you know what I'm saying? They're sharing a popsicle, a lollipop. Shit, they could share my goddamn lollipop. You feel me?
He ain't lying.
But yeah, but they be the ones, it be the sisters who be on that lesbian shit more than anybody else. You feel me?
Got to know exactly who you are. Lord have mercy. We must stay focused, brothers. We must stay focused.
Do I have any other things? We down there almost went 2 hours tonight. And I don't usually be on like that, but hey, let's see what this shit got to say.
Forks, the spoons, and the motherfucking napkins, bitch! Damn! I'm tired of this! What do you bring to the table? What do you bring to the table? Baby, you're the man, okay? You supposed to have built that table, supplied that table, and all that I gotta do is sit my pretty ass down. I'm so confused on what I bring to the table. Huh? To the table? I can tell you what I bring to the vanity mirror, which is matte foundation, face card lipstick, and some Chanel perfume.
What you bring to the table? You want to go on dates? You want to go out to eat?
Bare minimum. I bring the ketchup and the mustard, okay? And if you lucky, I might bring some relish.
I don't give a fuck what you think, bitch.
And black women are wondering why successful black men are just going to the white side of things and rather be with a white woman. How many white women do you see on social media who make their face like that? And black women, y'all need to tell me, who told y'all that that is attractive or we think that that's sexy? Y'all think that shit's cute and it's fucking stank. We don't like it. No one likes it. This is why, look, I'm gonna be honest with you. That's actually one of the reasons why you guys don't even get white men. Well, that's false, because this same bitch who's making her face like this because she's talking to black men will be all cheesy and smiling like a happy slave in front of the white man of their choice. But guess what? It's all good. We don't knock that. You know what I'm saying? Shit. You know what I'm saying? Even the white bros know to go get other hoes.
Thanks for all your help. Bye-bye, Tanja. Bye-bye.
It's worth. At least she was honest, because she mentioned that she was going to bring a lot of mascara and makeup and all that, because, you know what I'm saying, under all that, she's just a basic ass bitch.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
Saying though, what we got here? Oh shit, my boy Larry C says towards the overtime, man. I appreciate you, my G. Salute.
My nigga.
I appreciate that, my G. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You know, I need like 4 flats on a Cadillac, my G. What else I got to share with y'all? And I got some other things I got to share with y'all before I be on my way to bed. Like, oh yeah. XL Pro shared this video. Let me play it live with y'all.
Always told me the 70s was his favorite decade, and I just thought it was because he loved the dramatics, the stylistics, Curtis Mayfield, the Mac, and Superfly. But after looking over here at Miss Denise Lawson, I get it. Pop, I get it, because, hey, if that's what you had to look forward to, sisters like that every day, I don't blame you at all. I know you had a time, and I'm surprised you didn't have more kids than you did have with them looking like that outside every day. And I'm looking up there and seeing Denise went to Howard. I know she had niggas going to war on U Street behind her every day. Oh my God. And the sad thing is, I feel bad about looking at this woman like this, because this is somebody's great grandmama, and she probably the head of the motherboard at whatever church she at. But I'm going to say this to the man that married her. Like Bernie Mac said on the dinner scene, the house party 3. Ooh, you was a lucky man.
For real. Dennis Lawson, 21, and senior at Howard University. 1973. Bruh. Yo, I was smashing a chick from 1973. Oh, who was born in 1973. And she even damn near old. Go figure, if she was born in 1973, that bitch is definitely past her 50s. Like 53, 54 type shit. So let's go figure. That chick was 21. 21 in 1973. Yeah, she's definitely like, dude, she's like definitely someone's grandmother, bruh. Like, real talk. You know what's crazy? Damn, now I think about it. This chick is like my mama's age or something like that, bruh. Yeah, so figure she's as old as my mama, bruh. God damn. J-Flo says, good Lord. And then Larry C says, Rawski. What you mean, Rawski? When? In 1973 or now? Because, dude, that's a 70-year-old woman, bruh. She probably using Geritol types of shit now. But yes, if I was in 1973, yeah, she's definitely getting Rawski. She definitely would have had 5 babies by a ninja, but not Rawski no more, bruh. Shit. Hey, that gummy might still feel good, though, because she ain't got no teeth now. Now, Larry C says, he says, I'd give more, but I had to put new set of flats. He said, new sets of flats on my F-150. Oh, no, not flats. I know what you meant, though. Sheesh.
I'm broke, nigga. I'm broke.
Every little counts, man. Hey, I'll put that. That goes right towards the YouTube pay me once a month fund. Yes, Larry C. 1973. That was a long ass time ago, bro. Like, go figure. My older brother wasn't even born yet in 1973. Sheesh. J-Flo says, take me back to the 70s, Kung Fu and Nasty Time. Right? And all them little cool ass cars and inexpensive rent. Just think about it. Yo ass, yeah, you know, inexpensive. Hey, think about it. Rent. I don't think rent was ever cheap, but rent definitely wasn't what it is now. Larry C says, only grams. Yeah, she's definitely 70. Yeah, I'm saying, hey, there's a possibility if she took care of her shape, there's a possibility that she might be out here 73, still looking like 70, still looking good, though, dog. Like, it's not unheard of. Like, yo, I don't know how good, I think Whitney Houston, not Whitney Houston. Yeah, Whitney Houston. No, not Whitney Houston. What's the lady's name? What's love got to do with it? Tina Turner. I think she died kind of looking kind of all right. I mean, I think she was a little more pruny at the end, of course. Because, you know, one thing about women is that sometimes they might have the dopest body, even at an older age. Because that's what, I ain't gonna lie. I was smashing, all right, Nasty Boy story time before I get up out of here. I was smashing this chick, right? And I can honestly say that, you know, for an older chick, she did look kind of good. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we had mutual friends and stuff. And she was actually attractive. But one thing I liked about her too was the fact that she was really kind of thick, and she had she was shaped like this. Woo! Like, you know, no wrong. It was a lot of fun, you know, very freaking in bed and stuff like that. The only thing is, man, I can honestly say, even though she was attractive, you could kind of tell in her face that she was much older. You feel me? And it's not like I didn't want to stop messing with her, but she just was expecting a little bit more than what I was willing to give. And she did let me mess with other chicks, but I think she kind of wanted to be the main, and it was like, even as a broke ninja, it was like, I don't know. You don't really feel like you're winning as much if you just got a main as an old chick. It's like, I didn't mind my main being like my side piece. So what was ironic was, for what it's worth, I still was willing to go out with her. I was willing to be with her in public. We used to kind of go events and stuff like that together and stuff like that. It's not like I hit her to the world just because she was an older chick. But to be honest, though, one thing I can honestly say, though, is just the fact that as far as just settling down with her, or even her being my main, like, I don't know, maybe it was ego. I don't think it was ego, because even now I still feel the same way. I just kind of feel like, I don't mind rocking with her and stuff like that, but as far as, I'm a, make you my main and all that stuff, and then one of my questions that I asked her was, I was like, yo, you're to this day, you're still attractive, even though I was like, 10 plus years ago. I was like, yo, like, you're still attractive. Like, I'm like, but like, you had all this time, like, why didn't you go get with somebody else? Why you want to go be serious with me now? Like, it's like, girl, you as old. And the truth is, she actually, I think, truth to be told, I truly believe that she was as old as my mama. She said that she wasn't, but I ended up finding out her son was like my age. Ain't no goddamn way. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no way that she's younger. I mean, my mom, I don't think my mom had me so young, but she didn't have me as no 30-year-old chick either. So it's like, even if you are younger than my mom, how much younger are you than my mom? Because my mom didn't have me super young either. So I was like, like, I kind of feel like that bitch was lying, bro. But yo, man, what else? Do I have anything else to show? I ain't gonna lie, your boy Cali West is out of steam, but yo, I had a good time with the Jam City crew. I think J Flo did mention something that I think I skipped from earlier. No, Larry C says, I'm glad we have each other as Jam City crewmates and Coach Gang Shield members. Though we the new band of brothers. Facts, man. Facts. I agree, man. I'm glad that we in here. Salute to J Flo. So, man, I appreciate everybody, y'all, for tuning in to another episode. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel if you're feeling this shit. Your boy out of here, man. I had fun, though. This is very, 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 very therapeutic, man. Shout out to Black Ram 313. Good night. Maybe I even come on tomorrow if I still got some energy, but I'm supposed to be working out tomorrow, so I don't know, y'all. He said, thanks for having us. Good night, Kelly. I appreciate you. Peace. Y'all boys be easy. See y'all on Friday.